Have you ever wondered, is the tightness in your hamstrings really just a physical issue? Or could it be hidden emotions, ancestral memories, even an old story woven deep into your muscles? After the age of 60, many people believe stiffness is simply a sign of aging. We often sigh and say, "I'm not as flexible as I used to be." But what if that's only part of the truth? Beneath those tense fibers lies a hidden layer, one that modern science and ancient wisdom are finally beginning to reveal. Each time you bend forward, something far more complex is happening than just stretching your muscles. You're touching the intricate nervous system, stirring emotional memory, and unlocking the built-in safety codes your body has held onto for years. And once you open that door, profound changes begin to unfold. In this video, I'll show you the transformation that happens with just 3 simple exercises practiced every day. This isn't only about physical change, it ripples into your emotions, rewires your nervous system, and even awakens your spirit. It goes far beyond simply reaching your toes. This is about reprogramming the relationship between your body and aging, shifting from restriction into freedom. If you've ever felt your body holding you back, or sensed something within longing to move again, to feel more alive, then you're in exactly the right place. Stay with me until the very end. I promise, you'll never look at stretching the same way again. Before we begin, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Benefit 1. Awakening creative energy and emotional vitality. A quiet miracle begins to unfold when your body no longer braces itself against life, but instead softens and opens to receive it. At the age of 60, many of us have unconsciously closed off a part of our inner world simply to keep going. We have lived with strength to be the pillar for others. We have endured pain we thought we could never carry. We have persevered in order to survive. Yet in that long process, we often lose touch with our spark of creativity, with the tenderness of our emotions, and with that natural sense of flow that once felt so alive within us. The truth is, those parts of you never truly disappeared. They have only been buried under layers of tension, responsibility, and the endless years of trying to hold everything together, keeping life from falling apart. That is why the simple forward fold, practiced each day with mindful awareness, becomes so much more than a stretch. It acts like a key, unlocking emotional memories stored within the fascia, especially along the entire backline of your body. As you inhale deeply and fold forward, you may notice a gentle warmth spreading, a lump rising in your throat, or even an unexpected wave of inspiration rushing through. That is not a coincidence. It is your life energy returning. When physical rigidity is released, you create space for creativity to flow again. Suddenly, you feel more inspired, more open-hearted, more connected to yourself. You may find yourself wanting to write, to paint, to dance, to dream, or perhaps simply to smile more effortlessly, as naturally as breathing. And so, this daily practice becomes a doorway, not one that takes you back to who you used to be, but one that leads you toward the person who has always been there, waiting beneath the heavy armor of the years. Because after 60, there is nothing more powerful, nothing more sacred than remembering this: you have never stopped living fully. In truth, your journey into wholeness is only just beginning. Benefit 2. Releasing accumulated tension and healing from within. There is a kind of burden that most of us carry after the age of 60. Not only in the mind, but etched into every muscle fiber and joint. It is the weight of years of stress, moments of suppressed emotions, and countless times we forced ourselves to stay strong so as not to collapse in front of others. Every worry, every sorrow, every struggle for survival has left its trace somewhere in the body. Observe yourself for a moment. Shoulders often raised without us noticing, jaws clenched unconsciously, or that constant heaviness in the lower back. The body is a faithful diary. It remembers everything, even when the mind tries to forget. This is why a simple forward bend, when practiced with gentle awareness, can release far more than we imagine. As you fold forward, the muscles in your back, shoulders, and legs stretch open. But beyond the physical, the deeper miracle is that old tensions slowly begin to dissolve. You may notice a deeper breath leaving your body, as if an invisible burden has finally been set down. At times, tears may fall without explanation. That is perfectly natural. It is your body sighing in relief after years of holding on. When these knots loosen, you begin to feel lighter, not only in your muscles, but in your soul. Your steps feel freer, your sleep deeper, and a sense of serenity spreads through each moment. This is the process of healing from within, where body, mind, and emotions rediscover their natural harmony. The beautiful truth is, this practice does not demand extraordinary strength or exceptional flexibility. It only asks for your presence, your patience with yourself, and a few minutes each day. It is a gift you give to your body, a chance to let go, to breathe fully, to begin a new chapter in your journey of life. Because, after all, healing is not only about removing pain. Healing is when you can lift your head high, take a deep breath, and whisper to yourself, I am ready to move forward, gently and free. Asterisk Benefit 3. Restoring flexibility and the body's memory. There is a truth we often forget. The body is not merely a collection of muscles and bones in motion. It is a living memory. Every movement, every step, every bend or rise is recorded and stored within it. After the age of 60, as stiffness begins to appear, we tend to think, this is just aging. Yet in reality, much of that rigidity is not the fault of time itself, but rather a body long unreminded of how to be supple, how to flow naturally. When you practice this forward fold, you are sending your body a gentle message. You still remember how to move. Muscles, joints, and the nervous system are activated to rediscover their natural rhythm. At first, your back may feel tight, knees may tremble, but gradually, you will notice movements becoming easier. This is the moment the body's memory awakens. The miracle is, as your body regains flexibility, your mind becomes more flexible as well. You respond more swiftly to daily situations. Your creativity sharpens, and your spirit is less trapped by old patterns of thought. A flexible body opens the door to a free and vibrant soul. Imagine this. Each time you fold forward and breathe deeply, you are teaching your body that movement is life. You are not merely performing a stretch. You are rewriting the memory of vitality within every cell. This means that, regardless of age, you can still feel softness, lightness, and youthfulness within your very own body. Because, after all, age may touch our hair, our skin, but the memory of movement, of vitality, that can always be awakened if we give it the chance. Benefit 4. Awakening confidence in movement and balance after the age of 60. Many people feel as if their body has lost its orientation. Each step is cautious, each movement hesitant. This loss of balance is not only about muscles or joints. It also stems from a hidden belief. I am no longer as flexible as I used to be. When the body loses confidence in movement, the mind gradually contracts, and everyday actions that once felt simple become challenging. The forward fold, when practiced consistently and mindfully, does more than stretch muscles. It reminds the body that you still have the ability to move naturally and safely. Each time you bend down and rise, every joint and muscle is activated correctly, creating a solid foundation for balance. You gradually realize that fears of slipping, losing balance, or stiffness are fading. As movement confidence returns, it radiates into the mind and spirit. You walk with a sense of agency, no longer heavy or hesitant. Your mind opens, awareness sharpens, and the body responds more fluidly to everyday situations. You notice that you can bend to pick up a light object, climb stairs, or twist your body without surprise or worry. The beauty is that this balance and confidence are not only physical. They generate an inner energy that allows you to feel strong, steady, and in control in every moment. This is how body and mind collaborate, reminding you that age is not a limitation, but merely a context to rediscover your innate mobility and confidence. And when you realize this, every movement, no matter how small, becomes a gentle reminder. You can trust your body and walk freely and fully at any age. Benefit 5. Connecting body and mind for a fuller life. There is something remarkable that happens when you take time each day to be fully present with your body. You begin to realize that body and mind are not separate. They are constantly communicating, sending messages through every movement, every breath. Yet in the rush of life, especially after 60, we often forget this vital connection. When you practice the forward fold with complete awareness, you are not only stretching your muscles, you are listening to every signal your body sends. You notice areas of tension, areas of weakness, and places where energy flows freely. The mind begins to synchronize with the body. Thoughts slow down, awareness deepens, and each moment becomes more vividly felt. This connection brings a rare sense of wholeness. You move, breathe, and act with inner ease. Every step, every breath becomes an intentional act, a reminder that you are fully present in your body. When the body is cared for, the mind becomes clear. When the mind is calm, the body moves more freely. The beauty is that this connection does not require you to change everything. It only needs your presence, your observation, and a few focused minutes each day. Gradually, you feel body and mind harmonize, creating a profound sense of alignment. And once this connection is established, you experience life more fully, not just walking, moving, or working, but savoring each moment, each breath, with inner peace and joy. This is the final step in the journey we've explored. From stiffness and lack of confidence to renewed energy, flexibility, and ultimately, a complete harmony between body and mind. Exercise 1. Child's pose with side stretch. How to perform. Kneel on the mat with your knees hip-width apart. Fold your torso forward, extending both arms in front of you. Resting your forehead on the floor or on your hands. Take deep breaths and hold for 2-0-3-0 seconds to feel the relaxation in your back and hips. Slowly slide both arms to the right side, holding for 15 to 20 seconds to stretch the left side of your torso and hip. Return to center. Then slide your arms to the left to stretch the right side of your torso and hip. Repeat 2 to 3 times. Benefits. This pose helps stretch the spine and relieve tension in the lower back and hips, areas that often feel stiff or sore in older adults. The side stretch variation also helps open the intercostal muscles, allowing for deeper breathing and improving respiratory capacity. It is an excellent pose to end a session, promoting relaxation and comfort while supporting better sleep. Exercise 2. Seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana variation. How to perform. Sit on the mat with your legs extended straight in front of you. Feet flexed. Inhale deeply. Lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, hinge at your hips to fold forward. Reach for your shins, ankles, or feet wherever is comfortable without straining. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and allowing your back and hamstrings to release tension. For a deeper stretch, gently reach your arms toward your feet while keeping the spine long. Slowly rise back to a seated position. Repeat 2 to 3 times. Benefits. This pose stretches the spine, hamstrings, and calves, helping to release tension that accumulates from sitting or daily activities. It also stimulates the nervous system, encourages relaxation, and supports improved posture. Regular practice enhances flexibility in the back and legs, making movement easier and more fluid in daily life. Exercise 3. Cat-cow pose, Marjaryasana Bidalasana. How to perform. Start on your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, arch your back. Lift your chest and tailbone toward the ceiling. This is cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and draw your belly toward your spine. This is cat pose. Flow between cow and cat poses slowly, synchronizing each movement with your breath. Continue for 8 to 10 cycles, maintaining gentle, smooth motions. Benefits: cat-cow pose gently mobilizes the spine, increases flexibility, and relieves tension in the back, neck, and shoulders. It also stimulates circulation and promotes body awareness, helping to coordinate movement with breath. This dynamic stretch can reduce stiffness, improve posture, and create a sense of calm and balance in both body and mind. Who should avoid this practice? Although this movement is relatively gentle, it is not suitable for everyone. If you have recently undergone spinal surgery, have a herniated disc, or are experiencing severe sciatica, consult your doctor or a physical therapy specialist before attempting it. Avoid deep forward folds if you have osteoporosis, with a risk of vertebral compression, or if folding causes sharp pain. This exercise is meant to listen to your body, not to force it. When your body says not ready yet, honor that wisdom. There are always other ways to support healing. The goal of this practice is not to prove anything, but to create a safe space for your body's energy to flow freely, fostering long-term flexibility, ease, and freedom. Thank you for staying with me on this journey to explore the 5 amazing benefits of these simple exercises. Remember, each time you practice, you're not just taking care of your body, you're nurturing your mind, releasing tension, and reconnecting deeply with yourself. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss more exercises, health tips, and expert guidance for people over 60. Share this video with friends or loved ones, because health is the greatest gift we can give each other. To support your practice, I've selected some excellent Amazon products. Premium yoga mat for seniors, soft, non-slip, providing safe support for gentle movements. Yoga and knee support cushion, reduces pressure on joints during folding or kneeling. Stretching bands and resistance bands, improve flexibility, mobility, and balance. Therapy balls and foam rollers relieve muscle tension, reduce soreness, and enhance circulation. All these products are linked in the description below. They are perfect tools to help you practice safely, effectively, and enjoy every exercise fully. Start your journey today. Care for your body and mind, and don't forget to come back for more helpful exercises. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination, and every step you take today brings you closer to a flexible body and a peaceful mind.